This is Sideburn Scroll coming at you with the late review for The Flash Rupture. This is the newest episode of Flash in which Barry tries to gain back his powers, Zoom goes on a rampage killing people, and Cisco's brother's doppelganger comes to do Zoom's bidding. And so this episode has a lot going on. Barry is still trying to decide if he wants his powers back, if he wants to continue being the Flash, and if that's the only way to stop Zoom. The episode starts off, I believe, with him running around with using a hologram device to stop crimes, but of course that wasn't going to last long, and Harrison Wells knew and saw through that and was telling Barry, you got to become the Flash again. Of course, his actual father did not agree with it, and neither did Joe. And so you have this, or Joe was unsure, and so you have this whole thing where all three of his father figures are trying to take him in different directions, and he doesn't know which way to go. So it actually escalated the issue more, and made Barry think more. As far as Cisco vibed off his brother, and he knew something bad was going to happen to his brother, so he meets up with him, and it turns out that Zoom had brought his brother's doppelganger to Earth 1, I guess you could call it, to help him destroy the Flash and such, and do his evil bidding. And Cisco and his brother had a run-in with him, and basically Cisco had to tell his brother about everything, that he'd been doing for the past year, which is insane, all the stuff with the Flash and such. And so that was really connected him and his brother back again, which is really cool. And of course, Zoom was as terrifying as ever. He had promised that he wasn't going to kill the police, but he got Rupture to go and try to kill the police, which is Rupture is Cisco's brother's doppelganger. And the Flash actually stopped him, but then at the end, Zoom came to or their trick stopped him, not the actual Flash, but Zoom came to the precinct area they'd set up, or it wasn't actual precinct, it was the area they'd set up to try to stop Zoom, like their task force in Jitters or whatever, and killed all the police officers and killed Rupture and almost killed Joe, and the police chief, but he wanted to send a message, and so he didn't. But that basically sent Barry over the edge, and Barry could finally made the decision that he wanted to get his powers back. But it looked like at the end of the episode that his abilities killed him, and that what was it? Wally and Wells' daughter, I can't think of her name at this time, got affected by the a contained particle accelerator explosion because it went off. And you think Barry's dead, and you actually might shed a tear when you're watching it, but I mean, I almost did. I got really close. But of course, he's not dead. You see the preview for the next episode, but he's going to somehow have to get back to this reality. He's stuck in between realities, and so that'll be interesting. But really, this is overall a great episode. There's plenty of action. Zoom was freaky, killing all those cops and such, terrifying. And Cisco's brother figuring out about everything and having his doppelganger be a villain was actually pretty cool. But I'm ready for Barry to come back with his powers. It's been cool for him not to have him for 2 episodes, but I'm ready for it to come back. But this episode just capped that off in a beautiful way. And so I'd give this episode a 9.3 out of 10. 9.3 out of 10, because this is an amazing episode of The Flash, and I know you guys are going to enjoy it. So I'd just suggest watching it, and it's just a fantastic episode. You'll really enjoy it whenever you go and watch it. So this has been Sideburn Scroll reviewing The Flash, Season 2, episode Rupture, and I'd give it a 9.3 out of 10. This is Sideburn Scroll, signing off.